It's been a hectic Monday. Tons and tons of bugs and things not working correctly, which we're going to go over. We've got some promo codes. And then also there was a strike time video outlining some of the details of the Fantastic Four arena team where we're going to get a rework to Thing and Human Torch. First things first, promo code incoming Intel gets you 200 L4 training modules and 20,000 Intel credits. Now, at any time, you can go into my Discord and type in explanation codes, and the Nightbot will respond to you, and I'll give you all the ones that are current and when they expire. This also works on my Twitch chat. Link to both of those will be in the description. Now, the one that is not working, and this is somewhat controversial, is right here. This was at the end of the strike time video, which had a lot of the details to the new team. It says redeem promo code 4. Unlock these characters for free. I can assure you that's not going to happen. My understanding is that this is going to be the old characters, basically the old version. So Thing is going to get a rework, Human Torch is going to rework, and yes, there is going to be a brand new Invisible Woman, a brand new Mr. Fantastic, but that's not what they're going to get with the code. So I think this is deceptive and they need to put the correct picture, or they got to say something more explicit than this right here, because this gives me the impression that we're going to get two of the brand new characters. We'll go over the details of what else was in the video. Now, Santana came to the game. No, Satana came to the game, and this is her ISO 8 counterattack. And for me, it is a very clear one that this one is going to be Striker. Commanders, the Cursed Team Tower will be delayed by approximately 30 minutes due to unforeseen issue. Then it did unlock, and we're having the ISO maxed on the Cursed teams for the nodes that required a curse did not work, so it's still not working. My understanding, it's not fully worked. Some people are looking into it right now, but at the time of recording this video, this was not completely working. Problems with the Pride Gem. So the Pride Gem is hidden behind me right here, and that was supposed to be acquired by opening 2 orbs. That does not work, and so it's going to get stuck in your command center. For some reason, when they changed the coding on this, unable to collect the daily milestones. So to be clear, the way that this gem works is it's not the opening of the orbs, it's the collecting of the daily milestones. So they're working on that. What did they say? Do you want to have from Pathfinder or Pride Gem, any update on the open 2 orbs? All right, we're working on it. Yeah. Okay. Then the other thing too, the Santana showcase. If you have Santana, the Satana showcase, if you have Satana, that didn't work. And then there's this weird message, join Horseman and Versa. That's weird. And this is visual. It's like just a bad inbox message. I have asked, and they're looking at why it keeps going out, and there's nothing more than that. All right. Also, this is a little bit controversial. I'm surprised nobody picked up on it. What happened to our power cores? Why they dropped from the weeks before? This is ridiculous. Yeah, there used to be 630 last week in this slot. Now it's down to 280. All right, so let's go over the Fantastic Four kits. Big shout out to Big Spartan who took notes. So this is going to be an abridged version of what was in the video. Fantastic Four MCU is going to be an arena team, and that's how they're going to look right there, just like that, right? I'm guessing that these will be costumes to these two. And then there's going to, well, we'll get into it, right? Let's read the reworks to Thing and Human Torch. There's going to be a new Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman and Franklin Richards, and they're all bio. So like for me, I've already have Professor X, but I'm going to hold on to my bio G20 pieces because this is going to be an arena team, and arena teams are important. Thing will get a stat rework. His war defense limitations will remove. So I'm guessing that means it'll be useful in all game modes. Like they'll get rid of the restrictions, and his ultimate will apply trauma everywhere, which is a big deal. Human Torch will get a stat rework, and he'll prolong debuffs. My understanding is that is with his passive. Reed will be a protector, apply barrier, block chance to allies, gain taunt, and have a decent amount of damage. And then Invisible Woman Will be a brawler, remove buffs, apply defense down, have stealth mechanics, of course, right? Increase crit chance, hit percentage, and damage under stealth. And her ult will pull enemies together. So like kind of like Magneto and Polaris, bringing them all together. Franklin will be a controller. And then this is bonkers. Battlefield effect that applies a new debuff called Silence. Silence will block enemies from applying buffs and debuffs and block enemies from reducing their duration of their debuff. So, boy, Silence is kind of like a timeout when it comes to positive and negative effects, it looks like. In Arena, Silence will be applied to an enemy whenever they take a turn, and the battlefield effect can't be removed. I can't even wrap my head around this, but I understand is that they're going to want this to be like you take a couple pieces of the Fantastic Four and then put them together with your whatever you got, Odin and friends, right? It's going to be like 3 and 2 or 2 and 3. It's going to be a hybrid of a mythical soup with some of the new Fantastic Four MCU is going to be my guess. I don't know what the team comp's going to be, but I can promise you this. Probably not Invisible Woman. Probably not Thing and Human Torch. I mean, I wonder if the Thing and Human Torch are going to be the Silver Surfers of this team. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not going crazy on these two right now. I am trying to get the diamonds on them because I have an abundance of the diamonds credits, elite diamond credits. So I'm kind of just trying to pick those up while I can. Outside of Arena, Silence will be applied via his ultimate for 2 turns to all enemies. Franklin gained turn meter on F4 specials and ults. Sue will attack on F4 specials and ults. And Reed will apply barrier on F4 specials and ults. And then this is what I was saying earlier. Designed around 3 new F4 going with 2 mythics in Arena. So what that means to me is the 3 new F4s are going to be in the Arena with, Odin and Professor X. If you have Professor X, otherwise it'll be probably like Odin and Null or something like that. Anyways, kind of interesting. We're long overdue for Arena team. Like they was said, they're all bio. We got some screenshots here of what they look like. And they kind of look weird to me. I don't know what to tell you. Like this kind of looks weird. And then in some of the animations they were showing in the video, he turns into a ball, which I thought was cool, but they just look kind of weird. I don't know. Normally I don't think that. Lastly, there is a free claim inside of the store right now, right there, so that you can get some free orb if you want to take advantage of that. I believe you can get this in game as well. Also, I haven't been buying all the battle passes, but I bought this one. This one has Thunderbolts, which unfortunately Thunderbolts is pretty much only good for raids, but it has Thunderbolts. It has some G20 bio in there, which is useful for these guys, right? Because they're bio. And then it has 50 of the Quasar passive awakened abilities, and I already had 150, so I ended up buying it. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Bye for now.